Some might say that I'm a loner, but I just call it being free. I am my heart's only owner.
Hey everyone. Hey everyone, I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living, and I hope everyone's having a great day. Marie and I, we're doing real good today, and we're getting ready to have a really good, delicious meal for our dinner meal, and we're going to be having chicken and rice soup. This is one of our favorite soups that we really enjoy, especially when we're sick. And Marie and I were sick about 3 weeks ago, and we ate quite a few cans of chicken and rice soup. And I said then, just as soon as we get feeling better, I'm going to make some up and freeze some of our good, fresh chicken and rice soup, because it's just so much better than eating it out of a can. When I make this today, I am going to be using the Keystone chicken. I've never made soup with the Keystone chicken yet. But what I like about it is it's all natural. There's no preservatives. This chicken was canned with the only ingredient besides chicken is salt. And so it's very natural and it's really good tasting. We put it in our Brunswick stew last week and thoroughly enjoyed it. The recipe will be in the description below, everything that you need. And so I'm going to go ahead and get started. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some olive oil to my pot here, and about a tablespoon of olive oil, and get this turned on, let it start heating up. While it's heating up, I'll go ahead and start cutting up my vegetables. The first vegetable I'm going to use is celery, and I'm going to put about 2 little stalks of celery in here, and I'm going to cut it pretty small because we don't want big pieces in our soup. It cooks up better and tastes better if it's small pieces. Okay, I'll go ahead and add this celery to it and let it go ahead and start heating up. Okay, next I'll go ahead and do my onion. And on your onion, you do want to dice it up sort of small. You can make it big pieces, but if you do, I don't think the soup tastes as good when it's big pieces. Okay, let that celery start sauteing. Okay, got my onion diced up real good. Go ahead and add it in. Okay, and then it calls for 3 carrots, and I'm just going to use these little baby carrots, and I am going to cut them up sort of small, just like I did the celery. Okay, let me go ahead and add my carrots to it now. Okay, that's starting to really smell good. I'm gonna let this saute for about maybe 5 minutes. And after it sautés for 5 minutes, I'll be back and we'll add the garlic into it. Okay, we're back, and this is starting to saute and look real good, starting to tender up a little bit. So next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add my garlic to it, and I'm gonna just use the minced garlic that comes in a jar, and I'm gonna put about 1 spoonful in there. Okay, and I'll let this saute for just maybe a few seconds here. While I was waiting on the vegetables to saute, I did go ahead and rinse my rice off and got it all rinsed and drained. When you're cooking regular rice, it's best to rinse it and drain it before you cook it. It gets some of the starch off of it and makes it where it don't stick together so much. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add my seasoning to it. And this is parsley. Thyme, salt, and pepper. And I'll just go ahead and sprinkle it all in here. And go ahead and give it a good stir. Okay, next I'll go ahead and put my rice in, and this is 1 cup of rice. Okay, next ingredient, I'm gonna put my chicken broth, and this is 5 cups of chicken broth. And 5 cups in 1 glass jar is pretty heavy. Let's go ahead and pour that in. Okay. The next item going in is going to be the chicken, but I'm going to go ahead and drain the juice from the can in here. Let that go in first. That'll give us some extra broth. Then I'm going to put the chicken in this big bowl here and just break it into smaller pieces. I just don't want it to be in big chunks, and I'll just sort of shred it a little bit. Okay. Now that's a lot of chicken, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take just a little bit of this chicken out. Maybe about that much right there. And I'm going to take this little bit of chicken here, and I'll put some mayonnaise and some relish in it, and I'm going to make just a little bit of chicken salad to make a sandwich with. Okay, so I've got this broke up pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and add this chicken to the pot. Okay, give this a good stir. Now there's only one more ingredient and that will be the evaporated milk, but this don't go in until it gets through cooking. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give it, stir it up, mix it up real good here. Don't that really look good? Okay, and it'll take about 30 minutes for this to cook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch it. Just as soon as it comes up to a boil, I'll turn it down to a low simmer and let it simmer for about 30 minutes. So when it gets through cooking, I'll be back with you. Okay, everyone, I'm back. It's been cooking for 30 minutes, and I had to go outside for just a minute, and I walked back in the house, and I couldn't believe how good it smells. But it really looks good there. Okay, so let me turn it down a little bit here. And I've got one more ingredient to add to it. This is 1 cup of evaporated milk. I'm just going to pour it in and mix it up real good. That gives it a real good creamy texture to it and looks fantastic. Okay, and I don't know if I mentioned this earlier when I was talking about it, but we're going to have a meal off of it tonight, and then what the part that's left over, I am going to put in the small freezer containers and freeze a few of these to have for the next time one of us is sick and we want some good soup. Okay, and that's all you got to do with that evaporated milk, is just stir it in like that. Go ahead and move this out of the way. I did go ahead and get the kitchen cleaned up and was able to get all the dishes washed and everything while this was cooking. And so let me get Marie some here. And we're just going to have this with saltine crackers tonight. We're not going, sometimes I like mine with cornbread, but this time we're just going to have saltine crackers. Boy, that looks good. I can't wait to try it. I did go ahead and I took that little bowl of chicken and I mixed it up and made some chicken salad with it. And I didn't make a sandwich, but I just made the chicken salad and tasted of it, and it was really good. Okay, got that pretty full there. Okay, I'm going to let this cool for just a minute before I do a taste test. Okay, let me try a little small bite of it. Like I said, I don't want to get burned. Oh, that is perfect. A little more of the chicken. That is good. That's really good. Let me get 1 carrot. Make sure those carrots are good and tender. That's perfect. Couldn't ask for nothing any better than that. So we're going to really enjoy this meal tonight. And like I said, as soon as this pot cools down a little bit, I will be putting the rest of it in the little freezer containers, and I'll take a picture and show you how many containers it ends up making and put on the end of this video. So I appreciate y'all watching. I just want to say I'm really impressed with the Keystone meats. We've tried the beef and the chicken and the pork. This is my 2nd time trying the chicken, and it is really good. I like the fact that it is all natural with no preservatives, and we're very satisfied with it. I'm going to be ordering more cans to put on our prepper shelf because I love having this in the pantry. For any time in case there's an emergency, I want to have it there to use. So y'all have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video. And like Marie would say, Be sure and do what you love and love what you do. Bye, y'all.
I call you up in the middle of the night. Been bothered by dreams, ain't feeling alright. You give me comfort, say just give it some time. By the end of our talk, I'm feeling just fine. You and I will always know where we belong. This ain't no ordinary love we got going on. I pick you up in my 59 Ford. We head on down the road until we get bored. Just you and me and the sun and the wind. If the rain should stop falling, we'll head on home again. Everybody